I just saw this patient today, and the story is this that this patient has history of snacking whole day, eating only dinner, BMI of 39. She had been struggling for many years. She had a hard time changing her habit. It's a habit last dating back for last 20 years. So I wanted to talk about the metabolic story behind this case and what can be done to reverse the course. So let's just understand what's going happening with her body metabolically. So that's the metabolic story and how do we reverse it. When someone snacks all day and then eats a large dinner, the body's metabolism shift into a pattern that promotes fat storage, insulin resistance, and hormonal dysregulation. Let's break this down clearly. Part one: what is happening metabolically? Constant insulin elevation, the silent driver. Every time you snack, especially carb and processed food, insulin rises. If you snack every 1 to 2 hours, insulin never drops. Fat burning, lipolysis never, it just stays suppressed. The body stays in storage mode. Over time, cells become resistant to insulin. The pancreas produces more insulin. Visceral fat increases. BMI climbs. This is classic hyperinsulinemic obesity. Number two, circadian rhythm. Our metabolism is not same all day. Morning, you have better insulin sensitivity. Evening, you have a higher insulin resistance. When most calories are eaten at dinner, blood sugar spikes more. Insulin spikes more because you have insulin resistance, and more calories are stored as fat. This creates a mismatch between biological clock and calorie timing. Ghrelin and leptin imbalance, hunger hormones. Frequent snacking blunts leptin signaling, which is satiety hormone, and it increases ghrelin, which is hunger hormone. It creates constant food noise. Add sleep disruption, and the problem worsens. Hepatic fat accumulation, repeated insulin spikes, late large meals, increase liver fat synthesis. Okay, it's called de novo lipogenesis. Promote fatty liver, elevate triglyceride, increases ApoB particles. This increases cardiometabolic risk. Low metabolic flexibility. Metabolic flexibility is equal to ability to switch between glucose and fat burning. And constant grazing prevents fat oxidation, ketone production, and autophagy cycle. The body becomes glucose dependent. And why BMI reaches 39? At BMI 39, severe insulin resistance is likely present. Visceral adiposity is dominant as a possible liver, possible fatty liver, elevated fasting insulin, often high triglycerides and low HDL, and sleep apnea is common. This is not just overeating, this is hormonal dysregulation. Now, how to reverse it? Timing, quality, plus hormonal environment. Stop grazing, create insulin gap, allow insulin to fall. Start with 3 structured meals, no snacks, 4 to 5 hours between meals, 12 to 14 hours overnight fasting. This alone improves insulin sensitivity. Shift calories earlier, called chrononutrition. Use your natural rhythm. My approach is 40 40 20. 40% calorie in breakfast, 40% calorie in lunch, 20% early dinner. Option B, 50% breakfast, 50% lunch, light vegetables at night. Large dinners must stop. Protein first strategy. At each meal, 30 to 40 grams of protein, fiber rich vegetables, healthy fats, and control complex carb. Protein reduces craving and stabilizes insulin and increases GLP-1. Remove liquid calorie and ultra processed snack. Eliminate sugary beverages. refined flour snacks, frequent healthy packaged bars. These keep insulin high, improve sleep. That will raise ghrelin. If you sleep poor, that will raise ghrelin and lowers leptin and will worsen insulin resistance. So when you improve your sleep, your ghrelin level goes down. You won't be feeling hungry, you won't be looking out for food, and your leptin levels will go up. Insulin level will come down. And resistance training, post meal walking, even 10 to 15 minutes walk after meals help. Muscle is a glucose sink. This will restore insulin sensitivity, and consider medical therapy, GLP-1 receptor agonist or dual agonist like tirzepatide. This will help you to get a jump start. The core problem is this pattern creates chronic insulin elevation, circadian mismatch, hormonal hunger dysregulation, and fatty liver progression, and loss of metabolic flexibility. It's a hormone-driven obesity model, not just calorie excess. Good news is that the body is adaptable. Within 2 to 4 weeks, insulin level will improve, triglyceride will improve, visceral fat will come down. In 6 to 12 months, you can reset your body's metabolism, but the consistency is the key. Thank you for watching.